Hey folks, here I am with my friend Antny. He makes a return to the video. We're actually going to meet our friends Julio and Richy for breakfast, and we don't know what after that. We're listening to Men at Work, Down Under, one of my favorite 80s songs.
Mine too.
And it's Columbus Day, and we're all off. And you know what we usually say when we're working, right?
There's nothing like having a good job to go to in the morning. It just makes the whole world seem brighter.
Yeah, right. Well, we're listening to the Beatles channel, and of course, a real rarity is on. Something you don't usually hear, eh?
Yeah, that's a rare gem if there ever was one.
I know, I mean, I love the song, but come on.
I actually think this is Chris Carter's show now. This is his hour, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the early Chris Carter hour where you're supposed to hear more gems and unusual tracks. Well, here we are. And we're kind of color coordinated, almost, Richy and I.
We're doing a little burgundy.
It's a nice shirt.
You look like a team, you guys.
Yeah. They're intense, boy.
Hey, you guys are sitting on those high chairs. You really seem taller than us.
It's like we're out with our parents, our gay parents.
Yeah.
Our two dads.
The two dads over here. You look like Grandpa.
Respect your lifestyle choices.
Antny, what are you getting?
The classic breakfast.
Classic breakfast. Let me see that here.
Ask you boys something. Do you want to move to one of those tables, or are you happy up here?
I have no problem.
All right.
What about you?
If you guys are uncomfortable, we could move.
Yeah, we have the comfortable seats. You know, we're sitting on a normal thing. You guys are like hovering
We're like
over
up
there,
in the, we're like an owl. Him and I are on stilts.
No.
Everyone's ready?
I'm not allowed to have evidently I'm not allowed to have the avocado toast. But I'm going to have an omelet with roasted mushrooms.
Sausage, eggs over easy. Home fries.
I'm going to do the classic breakfast also.
Okay.
Over easy, sausage, and rye toast. Yeah, and I'll have a lemonade.
How come no corned beef hash? Look at all that hash. How come no corned beef hash? Order a small steak.
I'll have something small. Order something small. Don't you understand we only have a quarter?
Small steak.
Now this is such a nice looking place here. Look at this. Pasta salad, a little tuna melt. You got simple egg breakfast.
Yeah, egg.
Anthony's got the breakfast too. Yeah. Classic breakfast. And Richy,
Omelet, roasted mushrooms, avocado.
yeah, this
And
time,
toast on
you're
the
an
top.
avocado fan, just like me.
I like a good avocado.
Julio,
Avocados.
what does he always get here all the time?
Man always gets that avocado toast. I don't know what's going on with him. Aggravating me.
Hey,
No way.
avocados and whores, my two favorite things. Breakfast.
Anybody dig the whole Zeppelin, the Stones together, anything like that, you guys?
I've seen everybody dig. I've been going to concerts since
A lot
1969.
of people, but none of those groups you mentioned.
I saw the Beatles when they opened up for Sinatra at CBGB's. What a show that
That
was.
must have been some show.
Oh my God.
Sinatra at CBGB's.
Yeah, with the Beatles opening up.
I never heard that.
That
Oh,
must have been
You never heard that?
It's like a legendary show.
Where was CBGB's?
Down the Bowery.
Bowery.
So that had to be what?
That was like the
64?
home of punk rock.
So that had to be what, 64?
It
Obviously.
had to be. It was like I was 7 years old and drunk off my ass.
Okay, Richy, why don't you tell everybody what you got and the story behind it?
All right, well, let me give you a little background first. Back in 1964, there was a little 13-year-old girl named Debbie Bresler, and she was a big Beatle fanatic, as a lot of girls of that age were back then. And she wrote all kinds of stuff on the back of the albums. Her name, which Beatles she loved the most at that moment. She put her name with their name. You know, Mrs. Paul McCartney, that kind of thing. And, you know, she grew up and went away to college, and legend has it that her mother just donated all of her album collection to the local Goodwill. And in the intervening years, they started popping up at thrift stores and flea markets all over the country.
So,
And they are now considered to be masterpieces of outsider folk art.
Very
and
cool.
they can sell for as much as anywhere from like $50,000 to $90,000.
And you have any of these?
I have one, and I've had one for years, and I picked it up for $2.
Wow.
And it's like my prized possession. And here I am at the record store that Joe turned me on to. And lo and behold, I find this, and it looks like your average beat up, roached out copy of Meet the Beatles. We see them everywhere. But to my shock and amazement, I turn it around, and it's a Debbie Bresler.
Oh, how do you know it's Debbie Bresler?
Because I know Debbie Bresler, because I've made quite a study of this job.
Oh, okay.
If anybody's going to know, it's going to be me.
Okay.
And plus she signs it. So this is it. And so this is, I just got this for $5.
And that's all vintage writing from 64.
Yes, from back in the day. This is a little kid writing, probably watching them on Ed Sullivan and scribbling on here. And I got it for $5. And this particular one, I think, is a $35,000 album. So this was a good day for me.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
The whole Debbie Bresler collection, huh? Are you going to be able to complete the collection? That's what I'm concerned about.
If I do, then I don't got to worry about my kids' college anymore.
That's a snazzy bag you gave me there too, I'll tell you that.
I like elephants. They're nice.
Why, well,
Hey, there he is.
hey, look who it is. Bazooka Joe.
We were going to leave. You're here.
He wanted a price on some records and you weren't here. Now you're here, we can
Corey
bargain.
called me, I gave him prices.
Oh, he did? Chirping Crickets?
Chirping
Oh
crickets.
no, it's not out, is it?
We know about it because you posted it on the internet. I asked him about it. How about that Simon and Garfunkel bookings?
I don't know.
Huh?
Don't know yet. I didn't, I'll price it now, give me 5 minutes. Take a look, I'll take a look.
Get a little
What do you-
And
Did
don't
you
turn
bring us
5 minutes into 2 hours. Guys, look, if I could play devil's advocate here for a second. I mean, just because it's not the size of the record, it's the value of the record.
That's right.
I don't know if it's might be indeed worth several $100s.
So you're saying size doesn't matter?
Well,
Size matter. It's the debate. What do you think, Andy?
I'm pretty sure it does.
Hey Joe, I gotta ask you something over here.
go ahead.
There's a guy on your show over there always talking about the Sopranos, this, Sopranos, that. What is this mook talking about with the Sopranos all the time over
I
here?
don't know what it's all about. I mean, he's
Believe
always
this
saying,
guy.
hey, the Sopranos hanging out again. Another Sopranos
I
video.
can't believe this guy.
You know what I'm talking
What
about?
the hell is
I
so
mean,
LOL about me over
Yeah,
here?
what? This guy
the
looks...
hell
Oh,
is
hey,
going on here?
there's Julio over
We're
here.
going to find out about
What do we got
this
going
guy
on?
here.
I'm gonna smack this guy.
This guy looks a little like Paulie Walnuts
I'm gonna
over
smack
here.
this guy. Forget about him.
But,
Nail
Dear
this.
God.
we got a guy's talking about the Sopranos, talking some crap about us. What do you think, Julio?
We know how to handle these
We're
guys.
going to
right?
handle these guys.
Well, we got to talk to the
Maybe
Godfather.
we got to talk to the Godfather
Yeah,
over
the
here.
Godfather
Oh,
here.
boss,
What do you
oh,
got to
boss,
say
boss.
about that, boss?
Kissing my ring.
Gonna be,
The ring, Maroon, Manang Dong Dong Dong. With this guy over
you're
here.
gonna be sleeping with the fishes.
But I ain't got no ring for
Hasta
you to kiss.
Primavera.
By the way, somebody in
Look, I want to show this.
he's showing his seatbelt because some more wiseacre said, "Oh, it must be a New York thing. You don't wear your
I
seatbelts."
always wear my
Hey,
seatbelt.
considering he's drunk right now, he should be wearing his seatbelt.
Yeah, exactly.
He had enough. He doesn't have a license. The guy doesn't wear seatbelt.
Where'd you get your license? At a raffle?
I always say that too. Hey, keep quiet. I'm broadcasting here. These guys around the country, they don't understand. They're making fun of the way we speak. It's them that they don't know how to speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah, their talking is really bad.
Their
over
talking is
Hey,
bad.
little boy Blue.
Very
he needed the
bad.
money.
there. I can't believe the talking they do with the way they put words together over there. Idiots.
You just don't get
A lot
us.
of the educational parts have stuff to do with that, I think.
Andy wants to see what's on the Beatles channel. Let's just do it, see if it's something different. Sun King, boy, that's a song I don't usually hear.
Well, maybe that's because they're doing the 50th anniversary Abbey Road.
Abbey Road.
Wow, he knows the name of the album.
Go figure.
We're very impressed, Andy.
Well, folks, I have to say, guess what the #1 album is in England? Abbey Road. And guess what's #3 in the United States?
AB Road.
That's number one
You're
in the
AB.
United States.
What's #1?
The Baby.
The baby. Who's the baby?
There's supposed to be some rap thing, the baby,
Da
D-A baby,
Yeah,
da baby.
I can understand that.
And you know you're going to remember that in another 50 years.
The joy, the pleasure, that's the Beatles.
Okay, we're pulling in front of the toy shop and we got some nice sun-faded comics out there in the sun.
Yeah, probably only $1.
Right up your alley, Antny.
Nothing like a good bargain, right? Sun damaged comic book.
You were looking for a Zot, no?
Zot?
Water damaged Zot?
I'm looking for little
Yeah,
Zot.
these look like they've been out in the rain too long. Look at these. Well, actually, I found something in this other store here. It's a Canadian pressing demonstration record white label promo of Coming Up Live, McCartney. Not for sale. Well, I just bought it. Well, here I am at another store, and I asked, after you're done with this display, can I have it? You know what he did? He just emptied it out and said, you can have it, take it. So I will, thank you. Well, I can't believe it, but it's true.
I'm gonna be right back.
I just can't believe it, but it's the truth. He's letting me have this just for nothing. It's taking it. Who am I to argue?
Very nice.
Life goes on. Back to Joe.
You know what I'm saying? No.
Kind of incredible. I'm completely speechless that I thought he was going to say, no, it's already promised to somebody or give me $75 or something. Instead, he took the CDs out of it and said, here, it's yours, take it.
Well, I saw a sign. There was a pizzeria here, 2 slices and a Coke for $4.50
Oh, Antny knows the bargains, that's for sure.
every
Two
day.
slices of what?
Pizza.
Oh,
Do you want to go there?
2 slices of shit.
Anthony, do you want to go there?
What you got there, Antny? Well, that's our show, folks.
that's our show for today.
That's all, folks.
It's been a really good day, I think. I think we had a lot of fun. The weather cooperated. You gotta love that.
Hey,
out to
and
be
if
a
they don't
beautiful
like
day.
it, man, we're gonna take care of those guys. All right?
Oh!
Whoa!
The Sopranos have spoken. This is the lead mafioso here saying goodbye.
Ciao.